Z6III, Z6III, Z6III. So before we get started, for your information, we are recording on the Nikon Z50 with the awesome 18-35mm 1.8 Sigma lens. This lens is so good, I've bought it twice. I've bought it again. I had it originally when I was shooting on the Canon 200D. Obviously I got rid of all that when I moved to the Z system, but I missed that lens so much, I've bought it back and now it's sitting on the Nikon Z50 and it is phenomenal. I've recently just went out and shot a video, which I'll pop a link to a card above. You can go and check that out when I went round and shooting some street photos. So you can see how it performed in that video if you weren't interested to see how that combination works. So far it has been brilliant. Absolutely love that lens, love the Z50. Great combination. I have come across a great blog post on the website which got me really excited. I'll put a link down below so you can go and check that out yourself, where they talk about the new release of the Nikon Z6III, which it is rumoured that is going to be released during August and October of this year. Now they have a breakdown of the rumoured specs which we will go over. It's something I am very excited about, because with the release of the Z9 I think we're going to be seeing a nice little drop down of a lot of the components from that camera, one being the autofocus and hopefully a larger sensor, which is what this is rumoured to be. We are looking at a 33 megapixel sensor, which will be phenomenal. I think we've seen the last of the 24 megapixel sensors. I think a lot of camera brands are moving away from that for larger sensors, which makes a lot of sense now, because I believe it's just the way it's all going. X-Speed 7 image processor, which will obviously handle everything a lot quicker. 5-axis in-body vibration reduction. New AI object detection, so that'll be interesting again. That'll be filtering down from the Z9, I would imagine. AF real-time eye and real-time tracking. Again, the latest update to the Z6 and the Z50 for that matter have been phenomenal. It's absolutely improved the autofocus really, really good on the system. We're still yet to see a major update on the Z6 II, which will be coming. I can see that, and we're going to see a major update on the autofocus on that. I know we are, because they've done it with the Z50 and it was phenomenal. I can see it happening on the Z6 II as well. It is rumoured to have 4K 60 frames a second shooting, 20 frames continuous shooting, HDR ProRes dual memory card slots, rumoured to be around about $2,500. Now, I actually don't think that will be far from the truth. I really think we're going to be seeing that kind of specs, and I think the autofocus is going to be the big thing. Obviously, the ergonomics of the camera are pretty much going to be staying the same, I would imagine. I would imagine might see a few little tweaks in button layout and design, but apart from that, it's going to be pretty much based around the Z6 II, because it is a fantastic camera. I have it here. This beauty has been my workhorse. I absolutely love it. Higher megapixel sensor in it would be great. I would love that. 33 megapixel sensor seems a bit of a sweet spot for me. Would love that. So I am excited about the possible release of this year of Z6III. But it does not stop there. There's a lot of talk about the Z30 coming out, which is a bog standard basic entry-level camera with a couple of little nice design tweaks that I've seen online. One being the little display on top of the lens mount. I quite like that. I would like to get my hands on it and see how that works. Not sure whether it's just a gimmick or whether it's something that we're going to be seeing implemented in a lot of the other cameras in the future, but I did like that. Very nice little touch. But what I'm more interested in, and what I actually do believe, and I don't believe many people have been talking about it, I think we're going to be seeing a higher end DX camera. This is my prediction. This is my prediction that we are going to be seeing a Z90. Now, the D90 back in the day, DSLR days, was a great hit. It was a fantastic camera, but it's going to be in the form of the D500. When that was released, that was a phenomenal camera. The autofocus in there came down from one of their flagship models. I think it was the D4. I'm sure it was. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I do believe we saw the autofocus come down from the D4 in the D500. Phenomenal camera, one which I absolutely loved using, and I can see us getting that this year in a new DX APS-C Form Z system camera. The only thing that's let it down is the lack of lenses. That's something that needs to be addressed by Nikon if they are going to be releasing these higher end DX cameras. So we're going to be needing to see a lot more DX lenses, better quality lenses coming from those. Talking about quality lenses, Viltrox have just released a 14mm 1.4 for their APS-C lineup. They, at the moment, are the only lens manufacturers really who are producing quality lenses for the Z system, specifically the crop sensor APS-C Z systems, the DX, Z50, ZFC. Really nice lenses to use, really nice lenses to hold, all metal, really good quality. So I'm eager to see what this one's like. I might actually order that because it's the equivalent of a 20mm 1.4 on a full frame version. So I would like to see what that's like on the Z50. I think it'll be a great little camera, especially for talking headshot sections like this, where I can kind of really get a really shallow depth of field. But having said that, I'm actually shooting on the 18-35 1.8 now Sigma art lens, which is sitting on the Z50, and that's doing a pretty good job of blurring that background out nice. I'd really like to hear your thoughts as well on your predictions on what cameras you think are going to be released this coming year, whether we're going to be seeing two, that's four, whether we're going to be seeing two APS-C cameras, if we're all going to be seeing a high-end one and an entry-level one. That's my prediction. I do believe we are. And do you think we'll be seeing another full-frame Z6III at August, October time? Let me know what you think down below. So a while back I posted on the community forum if you guys would like to learn composite photography. Actually, how many of you would like to learn composite photography? It's something that I love to do, something that I've done for years. Spent a lot of years learning how to do it, spent a lot of years doing it. I've actually put together quite a few videos on this channel, which I'm going to bundle together, put them in a playlist, and I'm going to put the playlist down below. So if you are looking at creating composite images or even learning how to create composite images, these videos are jam-packed with loads of information how you can start from the ground up to create really stunning, eye-catching composite images. It's great fun, allows your creative imagination to just run wild. So if that's something you're interested in or something you're looking for, would be looking to learn, why not check the playlist out down below. Also as well, I have just released a new video over on the Pixapro channel showing you how I create that pure white background in my portrait photography. I recently had a client in the studio who wanted just clean white background to upload the images straight to the website. Obviously shooting in a small space can be quite difficult, but in that video I show you my tips and tricks on how you can achieve that look quite easily in your home studio, or if you have a small shooting space or you have to go to a client's. So if you want to go and check that out, links will be in the description below also. That's all I need, coffee and a camera. That's all I need, coffee and a camera. Got me coffee, got me camera, that's all I need. So that is pretty much it for this video. I've tried to cram as much as I can in a short space of time, so I'm not waffling on too much, try to give you as much information as possible. I am going to try and do this on a weekly basis where I can kind of scour the internet, see what's coming out, see what rumours are there, see what new releases are coming out. I'm going to try and feed this information to you from one place. That is the plan. So that being said, thanks very much for watching. It's been great to have this conversation, and I look forward to the next one.